Hello, my name is Latifa Muhammad bin Rashid Said Al Maktoum. My birthday is December 5, 1985. My sister is Shams Al Maktoum. In 2000, she escaped on holiday in the UK. She was 18 and I was 14. And after 2 months on the run, she was captured and brought back to Dubai. And she spent a total of 8 years in prison. And 2 years after that, in 2002 in June, I ran away to get her help. And they caught me at the Omani border. I was 16 at the time. And they took me, my father's men took me, and his orders was beat her until you kill her. And I was imprisoned and tortured repeatedly by his men. After 1 year and 1 month, I was allowed to leave, and I went to the house, my mom's house, for a week. But after that week, since I didn't see Shamsa I still didn't have any communication with her, and I didn't see her. I kind of fought with everybody and started screaming that I wanted to see her, to the point where they had to tranquilize me. They bought a doctor to tranquilize me, and then put me in the hospital. I was tranquilized again since it didn't work so good the first time, and I spent 1 week in the hospital. I lost my voice from all the screaming, and I lost a few days from all the medicines, the tranquilized thing they gave me. So after 2 weeks out, they put me back in prison again, and I spent 3 years and 4 months total inside. And as soon as I left, as soon as I got out of prison, I started to try to find people who can get me out. And in 2000, so I left prison in October 2005, and in 2009 I had the opportunity to leave. But in 2008, Shamsa was allowed visitors since she stopped eating, and it was like scandalous for them if she died from starvation. They didn't want that, so they allowed people to visit her. So after 8 years inside, she was kind of allowed visitors, even though she wasn't really leaving the facility. So in 2009 I had the opportunity to leave, but I didn't leave because I didn't want to leave her. And basically for 9 years I've been waiting for her situation to improve so I can escape with her, but it hasn't improved. And last summer, my family, they found her with some mobile phones, and they were afraid that she would try to contact the media again, like she did in 2001. So they removed everything from her. Since she got out of prison, she's been heavily medicated, and I feel like it's to control her, They say, oh, she has psychiatric problems or whatever. She doesn't have any problems. They just use these medications to control her. And so this last summer they took everything away from her. She had no freedom, and then she had people like minding her, nurses and psychiatrists full time, and then people just writing around her, writing down what time does she wake up, what time does she sleep, what does she eat, what does she say, and they write down details of the conversation she says. She's heavily monitored. So after I saw that, I realized that I'm just wasting my time waiting, and there's no way I can wait and wait and wait. So I decided that I'm just gonna leave, and that's the best thing to do. So now I left. I'm out of the UAE, but I'm not out of danger at all. I'm still far from being safe. So I think some kind of publication would be good. Although a lot of people in Dubai already know that I left. A lot of my friends know. A lot of it's a small community. People talk. So I think to have something published would be good. I've already contacted some major newspapers through friends of friends, like they know people who work for them, so a story should be coming out soon anyway. I don't know what else to say really. I just hope it all goes okay, because there's so many people involved who are helping me to get out, and I hope everybody just ends up okay. Sorry, the date is the 3rd of March 2018. I have to say also, when Shamsa was captured, she was captured illegally. Basically, a bunch of Emirati men, like CID guys working for my father, drove up to her in the streets and caught her, pushed her into the car, kicking and screaming, and they took her to a helicopter, which took her to a private jet, and then they flew her to Dubai. So everything was done very illegally there. And they tracked her because she kept communicating with one of her friends in Dubai called Layla Harib, and my father went to Layla's house himself and asked her if he can tap her phone. And he did. And Layla told Shamsa, my phone is tapped and they're chasing you, they're tracking you, so please don't call me. But Shamsa kept calling her, and that's how they found her.